Hello YouTubers, fellow subscribers. Today is another wet, cold day in Houston. And so I decided I'm about to get into my indoor training session in a little bit. I'm not going out today. I'm just going to spin to get my legs ready for the weekend, to remind my body what we're going to do. But I took a suggestion that one of our fellow subscribers had put out there. He said, why don't you explain the history behind your jerseys? This is somebody that I ride with frequently, somebody who I've known a little over a year, almost a year and a half, thereabouts. And in the time that we've gotten to know each other, we talk a lot about cycling. He's a student of the game, so he's come to realize that I'm really into the history of cycling. And I really like the romantic part of it as well as the physical part of it. And so I decided today was to use this opportunity to go ahead and just talk about some of my historical jerseys. I hope it's going to be interesting enough for you guys, because I like this stuff, and so I'm sharing everything I do on this channel. I mean, if you can't tell, then I'll be shocked, but I'm passionate about it. So I decided to use this opportunity. I got my Rapha Festive 500 jersey in, so it's an unboxing and a history cycling jersey lesson, and that's the best way I can put it. I couldn't wait to open the bag last night. You know, my wife brought it, and I couldn't wait to open the bag. So I've already opened the bag. I tried it on last night, and I just kind of laid it down. So I said I'll do it. So forgive me. I didn't open the socks and the other stuff, but I opened the cap and I opened the jersey. Let me take my glasses off here. Okay, this is the Rapha Core jersey. And last night after I opened it, I decided to take this approach of you know, people say Rapha is expensive, and there are a lot of people that hate Rapha, or, you know, it's like divisive. You love it or you hate it, whatever. I like Rapha because of the thought they put into their garments. And if another company was doing the same thing, making those films and going back and bringing Le Mans and Hampton and making films, and you know, I'd be excited about it too. So I love that. Besides the fact that they're selling garments, they're getting us excited about our sport, you know. So I took this premise that when you get something from Rapha, whenever you order something, they're really big on presentation. They send you a little card. There it is. They send you a card. Your invoice comes in like it's an invitation, and it says Rapha. And so what I did is I opened it, even though it doesn't have prices in there. I actually put the prices in there because I was going to make a point on this video. When you open the stuff, the first thing you see from Rapha is this. That's a label for FedEx Ground, that if for any reason you're not happy, it doesn't cost you any money. You put the stuff in a lot of times I use the same bag. If something comes, the size is off, whatever, I use the same bag it comes in. I clip it nicely, and in fact, I have the bag that it came in last night sitting over there just out of habit. This doesn't cost you anything. They send it with every order. So over the years, I've kept these labels. I really didn't send everything back, so I always have a label to use. But I always thought that was a nice touch. In other words, no questions asked, you return it. And if you bought it online, you go online, they give you the options. Do you want to replace? Do you want your money back? Whatever you want. You print the little paper, you put it in the same package, boom. Within about a week or so, you got your money back. Just a lot of class. So I opened the thing and decided to put the prices on this invoice. This is just like a pick slip. They don't put prices on it, it's just quantity. I wrote it in because what I was going to explain here is, this jersey normally retails for $115. This is what they call their core line. The core line is a new line they started for it's almost like an everyday Rapha garment. You know, they got the pro team, they got the classic jersey and other things, and they decided we're just going to set up a line for training. So it's almost like a training jersey for every cyclist. So this was 115 when the Festive 500 started. The reason I got it is because I participated successfully in the Festive 500, and I wanted a jersey. Since they have the jersey, I said, you know, knowing Rapha, There's got to be something special. Let me put on my glasses because it's really printed very small. There was a guy, there's a book called the Destroyer series. I'm probably dating myself. They made a movie for TV with Fred Ward in there. And Chon, the master of Shinonju, wears glasses. And somebody asked him, why do you need glasses if you're such a master? He said, I wear glasses to see more. And that has always stayed with me. So, Rapha, in its consistency, not only did it make a beautiful jersey to commemorate the Festive 500, they actually put the dates, the days, if you want to call it that. They've got the days of the, let me see if I can get this thing to pick it up very well. Right there. So you got every day, 12/24 through, so from Christmas Eve to New Year's Eve, it's on this label. Those are the days that you had to get your 500 kilometers in. So we've got 12/24, 12/25, which is what I just showed, all the way through 12/31. Of course, it says Rapha Festive 500. Then they got the total on here, which is really cool because you can now go, which is what I will do. I'm going to come back because I just realized that I didn't specify that. Let me bring this up to where you guys can see it. So right there, I can now go on each line. Gotta hold this a certain way. There we go. I can put the mileage that I did on each one of those days on here. And then down here it says total. I can put the total mile. Wow, that is cool. That is cool. Because when I used to compete, there were certain races where they did stuff like this, to where if you placed on the podium, you had a badge on the jersey. You know, kind of like the races now where they've got climbers jerseys and whatever. What we see on TV is not what those guys get. Those guys have, there are more special things that are added for the ones that those guys keep. And then they give them copies that they sign and they put in frames and other things. You know, kind of like the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey wearer gets a copy, but it has special stuff on there that commemorates that day. And that's the one he keeps. And the ones, then they have copies that he signs for them to give to other people or auction or whatever they do. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. So even if you don't compete, and you take part in something like this where you just left your house every day and you rode like I did, and you did 310 miles in 8 days. So now you have a jersey that you can put that on for life. So I'm going to get a permanent marker and I'm going to do that. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. But let's talk about the jersey itself. This is polyester and elastane. And what they put on the collar, it says, glory through suffering. Hope you guys can read that. Glory through suffering. And I'm like, man, where do they come up with this stuff? That is really cool because when I saw that last night, it made me think about the rainy ride, the days when the wind was just swirling around because of all the fronts we had. And you know, in the middle of that day 4, day 5, it was tough getting out there. I mean, my wife had to make sure I got out on 1 or 2 days. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on because I've never tried on the core line before. I have never owned a Rapha core jersey. And some of the reviews I've read since they started this said that the fit was this, the fit. That was why I was anxious last night to try it on. Try this on. So this, as I put it on, what I want to say is this jersey cost me $57.50. Okay? That's in the middle of the pack. Okay. This quality of jersey, it would be 75, 80 bucks. Easy. Now, I know they marked it down 50% because the Festive 500 is over. They're probably moving the product up. You know, maybe next year they'll probably come up with another jersey to commemorate that. But I was like, wow, this is what I've been talking about. All you have to do is get a free account at rapha.cc, whatever the address is. Once you buy stuff from them, you got a free account. They send you an email when the sales start. You just have to go there and check. And they send an email when they went to 50%. The funny thing is, I was there shopping that day, and the prices were going down as I was shopping, and the prices changed on the items that I already had in the cart that were like 30%, and they had moved to the 50. And I thought, oh, this is really cool. So I got the whole kit. I got the jersey. Let me put the jersey on so you guys can see for yourself. I haven't removed the tags or anything. They have a pink tag. Let me take it off because this jersey is a keeper as far as I'm concerned. I try these on with everything on it like you see, because if it does not meet my need, in terms of it doesn't fit me like I'd like, because yeah, anybody can make great stuff, but not every cut will fit your body. You know, we're all unique. If it doesn't fit me, then I use that label and I send it back. And there have been a few things they've made where the cut was due. That's why I stay with the protein line. The classic stuff sometimes is a little looser than I like. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. So you guys are basically seeing me keep this one because they passed my test. And my basic test is, how do the shoulders fit? And you guys can see the shoulders. You know, this is the way I like my jersey to fit me. When I go down, no excess material. So now, this stuff all here, very thick. They've got a thick lining down here. Very durable. I mean, it feels really good. I don't see it tearing easily or anything. I mean, I take care. Then on the back, they've got a silicone. It's almost like it's hard to describe. This is almost like a band of elastic cloth. This. Hear that sound? That keeps it in place when you put stuff in your pocket. I'm like, man, you know, this is what I'm talking about. These guys think about everything. So let me get the zipper. Let's see how easy the zipper is to use. Okay. Boom. Now this is how I like, that's last time when I tried it on, I was like, okay, good. This is how I like my jersey to fit. As if to say I'm wearing nothing, like it's painted on. Now, it doesn't feel constricting at all. It's got to be that material, that stretch that's in it. This is a large jersey which fits chest sizes 39 inches through 42, and I think for the metric system is like 90 something to 107 or something like that. You can look on the size chart on Rapha. I love the arms. They got the little yellow accents, almost like chartreuse. Okay. And then what I did also is, let me not forget, I got the cap. The cap was marked down, not a whole lot. I wrote all the prices because I wanted to be specific about them here. Let's see, I paid $10. It was $20, they marked it down to $10. So the cap matches these things on the jersey. Okay, so think about it, look at it this way. For $57 or $10 more, $67, when I wear this, I'm like, yeah, it brings back the memories of that week and all of the days when it was tough for me to get up and get out. That pumps you up. So I can't wait till the weather will allow me to wear this to get out there, go on a ride. It has a story, it has a history. Where's the socks? So to finish off the kit, they made a sock. The socks sold out. Because when they showed up, I liked it so much, I was like, let me get another one. Because you know, socks, they kind of get a lot of wear. And I went back, it's already sold out. They're out of stock. They didn't say whether they're going to bring more or not. But these are the socks. Specifically designed for the Festive 500. Okay. And I love that's the standard. They call it regular length. I'm going to put it on so you guys can see. They call it regular length, which is how I like my socks. Let me move these out of here so I can put these on. The socks are made out of a lightweight material. So it's definitely like maybe like an all-year sock. I mean, you pretty much wear them anytime. They're not super light, but they're not heavy either. It's like the Pro Team sock, the same material they use in there, and it feels good. It just feels good. You know, $10 for these. I mean, really, that's a pretty good price. And look how they look. So the cool thing about it is, if you didn't do the Festive 500 and you bought this, then you'd be like a poser. But if you did it, that's kind of cool, you know? So every year, if they come up with something else and I decide to do it, I'll wait till the jersey go on sale. I mean, you know, $60. Let's see. So the hat, I guess I didn't say what the hat cost. Let's see, the cap. The cap costs $15. They didn't mark the cap down much. I guess it's popular. They marked it from 20 to 15. And let's see, okay, no. They only charged me 10. And let's see the socks. So the socks are 15. I had it backwards. The socks was 20. It's $15 is what they charged me. The cap went down 50%. The socks did not go down 50. The socks went down 25%. The socks are all sold out. So they didn't mark it down anymore because it seems like it's popular, which makes sense. And you know, a lot of cyclists, I get socks when they're dirt cheap because your feet are hard on these things. And so it's always good to have them. And when I get home, I don't walk around in them. I take them off right away. All my nice socks, take them off. I got other socks that I wear to walk around in the winter, you know. But this is the kit. Let me move the camera so you can see the whole thing. Bad boy's gonna look sharp. Let me move the camera down. I'm gonna step back so you guys can see. I don't know if it shows my feet. Let's move it down like this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Move that. I'm off to the side. Probably should just zoom it out. I wanted to keep the dimensions the same because I got some other stuff to show you guys. But basically, there's the kit. I mean, the yellow picks up, the little yellow here picks up in the sock. And that's the way I normally dress in a lot of my stuff. I pick up a little color from the jersey to choose for the socks that I wear. I like that touch. That is really cool. But look at how the jersey fits me. I mean, that's the biggest thing. So this is the core jersey, which a lot of times, you know, you read reviews, you kind of have to take them with a grain of salt because somebody's body type may be different. Just like for the classic jersey, I didn't like them that much. They're not bad jerseys. They just sit a little looser on me, so I got to play with the sizing. And I think some people have the same problems. But when they go and give the review, they don't specify what their body type is. You know, just because you're 6'2" or you 5'11" doesn't mean that your frame is the same as every 5'11" or 6'2". So people don't specify. And so you have to go by your frame because it may not be sized right. I've bought stuff from Rapha, the arms were so tight I could barely get them on. I had to send them back. They were for guys with skinnier arms than me. Doesn't mean it's a bad product. It's just not for me. So I just wanted to share this unboxing with you guys. And I'm not going to do the rest of the jerseys because this video will be too long. So I'm going to do a different video covering the history of the jerseys. So I think this would be a perfect length to just stop this right here. So yeah, Rapha's expensive, but get out there. They're on sale. Go to their site. Check it out. They got good cycling stuff. This cap feels so good on my head as I speak. It's nice and warm. Fits really well. I mean, you know, there are some cycling caps, you put them on and kind of sit high. This bad boy comes all the way down behind my ears. So they did a good job with this cap for my little round head here. I love the way it feels. I love this kit. I'm excited about it. So I'm going to put my dates in there so this jersey will have real history. I'm going to go back and look at my Garmin and take the mileage for each day and put it on there in permanent ink. So stay cool out there. Stay on your bikes. Don't let anything keep you out of it. And don't get talked out of stuff. Have an open mind. Just because somebody doesn't like something doesn't mean it may not work for you. Check it out. Do your own research. Because I almost got talked out of Rapha in 2012 when I heard about it. Oh, you know, everybody's like, oh, you know, they're for snobs and this and that and whatever. They're for posers and all of that. And if I see a guy wearing Rapha, I drop him. That was what made me go check Rapha out because those comments were ridiculous. You're going to ride around looking for somebody wearing Rapha to drop them? Really? Okay, be cool and be safe while you're out there.